you will get hate comments no matter what you do. It's something that I realized that took me quite some time to realize. So it started back in 2023 when I started posting content on this channel. Now, I didn't know that hate comments was such a thing at all. And so when I posted my first video 3 months into the channel, into posting into this channel, I get hate comments, definitely. And I remember whenever I do, right, especially from the same person over and over, right, who keeps on posting hate comments. So I remember specifically that I will wish that that person who comments a hate comment gets a, I don't know, a something bad happen to him. That was how evil my thoughts were. Yeah, I literally remember that time, my 16-year-old self, when he received his first few hate comments, right, he will literally wish that person had something bad in his life, no matter, and he even say it out loud. That's how bad it was. But as time goes on, right, when I post more and more content, the more I do, right, the more I realize that, I mean, I'm definitely gonna get hate comments because look, if you're like me, right, you're in self improvement, if you post content, which I don't know if you do, and you're on your own journey, right, you're definitely gonna get hate comments, whether you like it or not, because at the end of the day, everybody's going through different journeys. Everybody has different advice and opinions, and and you may be ahead. So the people who are below you will definitely try to stood pull you down to your level to think, and will think, and these people who does that, right, they think that it is some sort of entertainment for them. Yeah, because they have nothing ongoing in their life is not good. So when you see them, when they see you doing better, right, they'll think, I might just pull that person down by saying some hate comments to them just to make my life feel so much better. That's what I realize, and this is what I teach myself. I know it sounds very like some Disney advice, but it's true. So, of course, I learned to accept that. No sex. It's hard. It's hard for me. I learned to slowly accept the fact, yeah, that yes, people are gonna hate me for sure. But when I created my secret account close to a year ago, I think 8 or 9 months ago, right? Just me, yep, being on the camera for 2 minutes straight with no scripts, no editing at all, just captions and title, right? And it's me speaking about my own thoughts and my own feelings, or even documenting my own journey, right? I thought that nobody would hate me, but it turns out people do because of the things that I speak. People definitely disagree with me. Like one time I remember I posted a video about, yeah, there's this one concept in the self-improvement, right? Or one concept in TikTok that people believe that, oh, if I don't hang out with drinkers, if I don't hang out with smokers, I don't become one. Yeah, there was this one concept I remember I seeing on TikTok. I hang out with smokers, I hang out with drinkers, I hang out with partiers, I didn't become one. And I look at all these videos and think to myself, okay, somebody's gotta speak up. Because I believe that these facts are wrong. Because your environment literally affects you. If you surround yourself with gamers, with 5 gamers, you're becoming the sixth. Especially when you hang out with them a long time and you're very close to them. That's what I did, and people disagree with me. And honestly, I kind of expect that. I didn't really fought with them, but that's not the main point. Okay? The main point is that, what was that? Yeah, back hate comments. And yes, people definitely, and yes, when I posted on my secret account, right, people were saying, oh, you post content, and for what? So much effort in, but nobody watch. You might as well don't post. And I thought that replying to them, right, with a way meaner way, right, is better. But the more I think, right, from my own third perspective, I thought to myself, I'm just tuning down to their own level. And yes, even though I'm gonna be honest with you, it felt very nice to actually trying to trying to be the savage person, right? To reply back the mean comments to them, right? It just makes me as a self improvement YouTuber, as a low level as those haters. I wouldn't really call myself a self improvement hater. It's just I wouldn't really call myself a self improvement YouTuber, just a guy sharing advice. But that's not the main point. The main point is that then there are people saying that, oh, but you post so much, but you post the video is the same as everybody does. Now, that guy who posted that comment, right, that I said earlier, right, oh boy, he not only found out that he not only found two of my this account on TikTok and my main and my secret account on TikTok as well, but he also commented on that. And when I checked his account, right, I thought to myself, ah, so you're doing the same like everybody else. Apparently, he is a dating coach. I didn't want to say anything. I'm not going to say anything as well because if I do, I'm doing the I am going to stu I'm going to be on the same level as him, hating on me. If that makes sense to you. But that's not what the reason why I'm making this video is because right to my younger self and even the version of me 6 months ago, right, you're just gonna have to suck it up. I mean, it sounds very vague, and anyone with common sense would give you advice, but it's true because I'm somebody who needs to feel the thing in order to learn. Yes, people are gonna hate you literally because to them they failed in their own things. Let's just say you're pursuing to be. I know most of my audience are students. Let's just say you're pursuing to become a valedictorian. Those guys, right, who fail to become valedictorian will tell you that hey, you suck being a valedictorian. Try no point being try hard because that's what they're saying indirectly to themselves to other. That's what they're saying indirectly to themselves. Yeah, they're saying it to you, but they're saying to themselves indirectly. Yes, and hate comments is just supposed to be in my POV fuel. Everybody's telling you that you should ignore hate comments, but I got this concept right from my favorite YouTuber Jack Piggott. Yes, I I like this concept a lot. You should be using the hate as fuel to further push further fuel your ambition. So if you want to become a valedictorian and people are hating you for becoming a valedictorian for being trying so hard, use that as fuel. And yes, even when I said that concept onto my secret account, right? I think some dude, right, said that being using your hate comments as fuel is not it's not unhealthy. It's not healthy. And okay, look, no discrimination, no gender discrimination. I thought it was going to be a girl, but it turns out it was a guy. And I look at him, I thought to myself, Nope, straight away disagree. Even though I read his comments, right, I also disagree with him and provide with the reasons why I disagree. So sometimes, yes, people will hate you, but sometimes they also want to provide constructive criticism. Ah, yes, that's the one thing I want to say. Right. So there's this very famous inst Christian influencer on Instagram. He said that haters are, yes, are losers. Anybody's trying to criticize you on trying to become better, trying to learn new things, trying to do this, trying to do that, trying to quit something, right, are losers. Yes, I agree. While haters are losers, right, some haters out there, right, they're just trying to be constructive criticisms. They're trying to give you like those hate vibes, but in a way to improve your self. Yes, not all haters are like people who give you who not all haters are people who give you bad vibes. Some haters are will give you the vibe of being a hater, but they're actually just giving you constructive criticism. So yes, sometimes right when you get hate comments from people in real life or even on social media, right, excuse me, sometimes you just need to identify. Take as long as you need. I mean, for me, sometimes whenever I receive hate comments on social media, right, sometimes I wouldn't even read it. Like sometimes you can tell, right? Some hate comments are just purely straight hate comments. They'll tell you that if you're, let's say, if you're trying to become a valedictorian, say, "Oh, no point trying to become a valedictorian. You're just being a tryhard." That's purely a hate comment. But if let's say, right, you're trying to become a valedictorian, let's say you're documenting on Instagram, right, to become right. Some people tell you, okay, and you're showing your ways on how to actually how you're studying, right? Some people tell you, hey, I disagree with you doing your study method because of this, blah, 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 blah. Or like they're trying to give you, I don't know, some hate comments like, hey, you're stupid for this, blah, 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 blah. Don't know if it makes sense, no. But yeah, I hope you understand that the main point is that just need to identify which one is haters and constructive criticism haters. You just need to identify which haters are giving you the hater vibes, but they're also trying to provide constructive criticism to you. All right. Okay, that was a little bit weird because I definitely did not came off with scripts. I'm simply speaking from my own mind and heart and just giving advice to my younger self like how I'm giving it to you. All right, so take your time to digest this video and I hope you learned something new, all right? And that being said, keep pushing, my friend.